Hi, welcome back. In the previous video, we tried to compare Vedic math and abacus while we were doing a 2 by 2 multiplication. There is a reason why we have been doing this discussion. It happens to be a very obvious query when we are aware of both abacus and Vedic math. When we have these two options, or sometimes when one tutor offers both the courses, which one do we choose? It's important for you to know it for a fact. As we discussed doing multiplication in the last video, I told you we take time to introduce this lesson to our students. The practice of addition goes on for months covering lessons about complements. And then there is practice of mental math. This is the basic training they receive before they progress to more advanced lessons. So in Abacus, every lesson is a skill that the students take time to master. It's challenging, it's very challenging. In Vedic math, they learn tricks. Like in lesson 9, we learned an easy way of doing multiplication. Now, I want you to understand there is no point in comparing the two methods. The question is, what do you need? Had your child been comfortable in school math, you could get him the Vedic math lessons so that could complement his learnings. I would suggest in any case, abacus lessons might help him enhance his spatial skills. However, in case your children are not good with numbers, we can try abacus as an alternate method to teach math. If they manage to practice consistently, I assure you it would improve their math skills. You can expect to see a shift in the way they see math as a subject. You could see this in a matter of 9 months since they started. We have been discussing why abacus. This is the last presentation in the series. In case you missed the previous ones, here is the index. You can find the link in the description box. Thank you so much for your time.